Hello everyone, Rich here, back for part 6 and hopefully the final part of this SS Great Eastern tutorial. Today's focus is basically all the smaller details like handrails, lifeboats, propeller, rudder and all things like that. And before I get on with it, I'm not going to do any more with the sails and the masts because they sort of really depressed me trying to build those in the last video. So what we have is what we're going to get, but you can go ahead and add as much detail as you think you need for the sails, because like I say, they're a real bastard to put together. So I'm going to wash my hands of those sails completely. So we're going to move on to other pressing things like handrails and things like that. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to the tip of the bow first, and we're going to add that anchor which hangs over the front of the ship. So what we're going to do, we're going to go down to the tip of the bow, and we're going to get our grey, either grey wool or grey concrete, whichever you come up to first. Where's the grey concrete? Where is it? I'll get the grey wool, that'd be better. Grey wool, there we go. So we get our grey wool, and we'll remove the top block of the black hull, which is on the tip of the bow, that one. Then we'll add 1, 2, 3, 4 grey blocks forward, like so. So you got basically 2 hanging over the edge, like so. And then either with iron bars or wood fence, just build a line, like a chain going down, about 4 or 5 blocks like so, vertical over the front, and then we'll add the anchor at the end. So the anchor is about 5 blocks long, so 1, 2, 3, 4, make it 5 like so. And then for the anchor blades, or the anchor bits, actually reduce it to 4 because it does look quite big. So for the sides we'll build 2 out and 1, front 2 out and 1, and the other side 2 out and 1. So you got a 3-pronged anchor like so. And it does look a bit crap, but if you want to, you can remove a block underneath like so, so it makes it look a bit more anchory like so. So there you go, there's the anchor like so. Right, so that's that little crappy job done there. So what we're going to do now is add the forecastle handrails. So what we're going to do is get, what do we need? We need the end rods, which are down there. So, well, it's up to you if you want to use end rods. You can use iron bars or anything like that, but it's basically the same as we did on the top of the ship's paddle wheels. And what we're going to do, go from the top of that grey block on the bow, and we're going to build end rods. I think it's every block, and I think what we're going to have to do is put black blocks inside. So where you got the hull going along the side, like say, they're sort of spaced unevenly. So if you want to, you can put blocks to connect each section up. This is what I normally do on my other ships as well. So just put blocks in to line up all the sections around the bow. It's up to you if you want to do this. You don't have to. This is just a cosmetic thing, really. But it does look a lot better when it's done. So I should do this all the way down to, well, basically down to the ship's paddle wheel, basically. Yeah, 2 more rows, 1 there, and the last one there. So this basically just connects all the hull sections up. And that's down to, well, that's one side done anyway, so that's that. So what we'll do then again is go back to the centre on the bow and just add the end rods all along the front, all the way down along the side, down to roughly the first mast. So that's as far as you want to go, really. And we'll just add the end rods. Like I said, you don't have to use end rods either. I think you can use, like I say, iron bars or the wood fencing. It depends what you want to do, because I know some people don't like the light these things produce. I didn't know these things actually produce light until I was in the night time, which is obvious. And yeah, it does look a bit weird. So there's the end rods, or pillars if you like, going down to, like I said, the first mast. And then on top of those end rods you just add the slabs like so, like we did on the top of the ship's bridge walkways on top of the ship's wheels. And we need another rod there. And yeah, it's basically the same process as we've done on top of the paddle wheels. So I shall do this first side, and then I'll copy it to the other side, just to save a bit of time. And, oh, there we go. So there we are, up to the first mast there, like so. And it should look something like that. It's not brilliant, it's not pretty, it's not excellent, but it will have to do. And what I'll do, I'll quickly copy that to the other side. Excuse me, and then we can move on. So I'll just do copy, flip to the right, and then we paste. Like so, and there we are, there's both sides done. So that is the bow handrails like so. And it don't look too bad, do it? So what we're going to do now is go just in front of the first mast, and we're going to add a few, I think they're basically windlasses, but they're not really that sort of thing. But anyway, from the first mast, we're going to count about 10 forward. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and out 3. 1, 2, 3. Then what we'll do, we'll build, what do we do? We build a 9 square like so, like that. No, it's a 4, sorry. So we'll go back to building it, turn it into a 4, like so, and then do the same the other side. So, so that's the centre. So 1, 2, and do the same again. So it's a 4 and a 4 like so. And then with the rail track, which is always an interesting effect that this produces, put your rail track on the top, and it creates a sort of spinny wheel thing, like anchor chains for anchor chains, but we don't actually have any anchor chains up here because the anchor of course is on the bow. So that's that little thing done there. And then for extra detail, I don't know what these things actually are, but they are on a model that I saw. Go about 3 blocks forward of the windlasses and just build line of black 3 blocks long or 3 blocks wide, and build about 6 of these. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So you've got 6 of those rows there like that, and they don't look too bad. I don't know what they're for, but they're there nonetheless. And for more detail on the forecastle, we'll go back and get our anvils, and what we'll do, we'll put bollards in. Now these things are quite good for bollards, so I'll put a couple of these in just there. So I don't know where these actually go, I'm just putting these at random. So we'll put about 3 to 4 pairs in along the bow here. So there's a pair there, so it's basically 4 pairs on each side. So there's a pair there, and a bit further along add another pair, a bit further along add another pair, and a bit further along add another pair. So there's 4 pairs down each side like so. So that's one side anyway, and I'll do the other side now. So we're going to add another one just there, and another one just here. Like I said, I'm not doing it at any specific place, and I can't see where the other one is. Where's the last one? Just here, just there like so, and it shouldn't look too bad. But what I could do, I could have just gone copy paste, but what I've done, I've not actually connected up the black blocks on this section on this side, so I've got to just quickly do that because I forgot to do it, because I've already done the other side, but I forgot to do this side. So just quickly get these all connected up. Ooh. And there we go, that's them all connected up. I'll just replace this one. There we go, so there's that side done there. So that's just a bit of detail I forgot to do. But anyway, that is the forecastle done there. Well, it basically is the forecastle. Excuse me. So what we're going to do now, we're going to add the lifeboats along the side. Now these things are going to be a pain in the ass, but I'm going to work on the left hand side. And what we're going to do, if you look on the prototype, you'll see over there we've got 3 lifeboats in front of the wheel, and then we've got 5 lifeboats behind the wheel. So there's 8 down each side, and these lifeboats are 16 blocks long each. So yeah, what we're going to do, we're going to go just in front of the ship's wheel, you know, the ship's paddle wheel on the side here. And this is on the left side, so that's the front end over there. And we got this big vent thing there. We're going to go 3 blocks forward of that on the side, so 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to add 3 blocks down the side in black. So it's 3 down on the side there, and then 6 up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 2 up, and then 3 out. 1, 2, 3 like that. And that's the first davit. And then you're going to leave a 14 block gap. So count 14 forward. And on the 15th block we do the same again. So is that the 15th block? That one there. So it's 3 down again, and then 6 up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 up, and then 2 out like so. So that's the first davit there. And then between those 2 davits you add the first boat. And then what we do, we go up to the next section on the side. So leave about whatever the gap is between the davit and the next row here. We'll add the next one along. So I'm trying to get these boats all lined up on one section at a time. Otherwise the boats are on overlap 2 sections and they don't line up properly. But it's sort of I don't know how big a gap is, but as long as you got onto the next section, you can do the same again. So that's 3 down, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, and then 1, 2, 3 out, and then another 14 block gap. Basically count to the 15th block forward, which is that one there, and do the same again. So 1, 2, 3 down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up, 2 out, 3 out, sorry, like that. So that's 2 sets of davits. And then we'll go along a bit further and add another davit. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 up, 1, 2, 3 out, and then another 15 block gap. It may not be enough. No, it's not. So that's 14, 15 there. So on the 15th block, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 out. Like so. So there's the first 3 davits, pairs of davits in place there, and in between those 3, you're going to build your lifeboat. So what I'm going to do, just trying to think how to do this actually. If we get our wood fence, and we'll suspend the lifeboat, and I've just thrown something away down there. So what we're going to do, we'll suspend the lifeboat. So from the end of the davit, build down 3 with wood fence like that. Same the other side, 1, or the other davit, 2, 3 like that. So it's 3 like that. And for the boat, what we'll do, we build 1, and then build 3, like so, and then build 5 out like so. And then we'll join them, build the other side, so 1, and then 3 wide, and then 5 wide, and then join them together. I think I've screwed up here somewhere. How's that wrong? That's 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5. How's that gone wrong? Oh, I see, I've done this one. That's why I did it too short. Okay, I've got to do that one again. Right, so 1, 2, 3 down, and then we want 1, and then 3, and then 5. I normally build the boat upwards, but this time I'm building it down, so that's why it's a bit confusing. So there's the boat ends done, so just fill in the gaps to the side, and then fill in the top. Like so that's the top of the boat, and then build the boat down underneath, so 1 and 2 like that, and then 1 and 2. You can build your own boat if you want to, your own design. I'm just doing this at random because this is really all I can do. So there's one side, and then the other side, and there we go, there's the bottom of the boat done there. So that is the first lifeboat suspended on the side. And you may think it's a bit too far over the side. It's up to you how you want to interpret that. On the prototype I did build them closer to the hull, so if you want to, you can shorten the davits and bring the boats in a bit more. Like I say, it's just personal preference. These boats are more likely to, or more likely, not more likely, but more like they're ready to be lowered. But it's up to you how you want to do. And try to think about it actually. This boat cannot be lowered because look, there's a bloody great big paddle wheel exterior down below. But there we go. So yeah, that's the first boat there. You do the same with the rest of the davits there, because it's the same design, and do the same on the other side as well. And then what we'll do after that is go behind the ship's paddle wheel, and then you've got to add 5 pairs of davits. So I won't bother doing any more lifeboats, I'll just do the davits. So behind the big cowling on the back here, we do the same again. So 3, and then 6 up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 up, and then 3 out. And then of course the 15 block gap. 14 block gap, build on the 15th block, so 1, 2, 3 down, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 up, 3 out. And then onto the next row we do the same again, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then again the 15 block gap, 14 block gap, sorry. So on the 15th block we do the same again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So that's 2 pairs, and we move on again, do the next pair. So 1, 2, 3 down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and again 14 block gap, which is that one there. So on the 15th block we do the same again. 1, 2, 3 down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 out, and then onto the next section, do the same again. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So that's 1, 2, 3. Hang on, this is confusing me now. 1, 2, 3, and this is the fourth pair. So we want to add another block in between, 15 block gap, if I can get it right. So 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So that's 4 pairs. And then the last pair, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. And the last one, the last davit goes here. So 1, 2, 3 down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So there's the 5 pairs of davits on the back end. So you have to try and distinguish where the boats go between them, but you should be okay. So you do the same thing on the other side. You also add the lifeboats as well. So like I say, I'll do the first one. So we'll build this one. What was it? 3 fence down, wouldn't it? So 1, 2, damn it, 1, 2, 3, and the same the other one. 1, 2, 3, and then with the white blocks, 1, and then 3, and then 5. Same on the front end. 1, 3, and 5. Now remember, you can do your own lifeboat design with this, and this is just a very basic design. Syrup Gaming did do a video on how to do it, but I can't find the video anymore. But no big deal. So yeah, I'm going to just stick with my basic design for now. And there we go. There's the first, or the top of the boat done. And as before, just do 1 and 2 down, 1 and 2 down, and the bottom, and then the sides, and the other side, like so. And there we go. There's the first lifeboat of that 5, or that that 5 davit set there. So you've got 3 boats at the front, 5 at the back. So you just need to fill in the rest of the boats, and everything should be hunky dory. That's the theory anyway. So what I'm going to do, I do a jump cut while I fill in the rest of the boats, and on the other side as well. I do apologise that this is a very vague description of what to do, but you know, this is a very frustrating boat to do. But anyway, I'll do a jump cut while I sort that out, and I shall return in a moment. So yeah, back in a moment. Okay, back again. So I've added the lifeboats down both sides, and the ship should, in theory, look something like this. So you can see there's 3 on the front, on each side, and then 5 at the back, like so. Now, like I say, you can adjust the lifeboats any way you wish, because these are just the real basic, crappiest of the crap, if you like, for the lifeboats. But you know, they're on there anyway. So that is the lifeboats there. So what we're going to do now is go back to the front of the front raised platform, basically. So you got the 2 raised platforms, one in front of the bridge, one behind the bridge. And what we want to do is we're going to add some stairs now. These are basically little staircases that go to the side of the raised platform. So what I'm going to try and do, going to get our dark oak planks and some normal stairs, some oak stairs. So what we're going to do, doesn't matter where, if you add, say, 2 staircases down the side of each raised platform, so I remove a block there and add 2 blocks out like so, plus the dark oak like so, and then the stairs. So it's basically just that, you know, a little L-shaped staircase out the side there, and then another one further forward. So we say put them in the front corner, basically. Remove a block, and then 2 out plus the stairs, and then the dark oak around the edge like so. So you got 2 down the side there. Do the same on the other side as well. So I shall do that quickly. Trying to make sure I do this properly, otherwise if I screw it up it'll make me look stupid. So 1 there, and then the dark oak around the side like that, and the same down the back end wherever that one went here. So same again, add oak out to the side, preferably oak anyway, not anvils. And then that one there. So there we are. There's the 4 staircases on the front raised platform. And then we do the same on the back platform. So 3, I think we'll put, yeah, I'll do 3 on this one. So 3 randomly placed. I'm not going to say exactly where, but Just 3 randomly placed staircases. So there's one there, and then one a bit further back. So about there. And the stairs there. And then one further back as well. So just in front of that last deck house. We'll put another one there. And there we go, so that's that one there. And don't look too bad. So I do the same the other side, just get them out of the way. Excuse me, I've still got my cold, so I don't sound too well. There's stairs there, and then the dark oak around there. So there's that one there on that side. And then we want the other one on the outside here. And then the last one just up here like so. Like I say, they're only randomly placed, so they're not anywhere accurate. So there we are. There's our staircases. There's 6 on the front, 6 on the back, and 4 on the front. So that is the that detail there. And then what we want to do is up to you how you want to do this, but I'm going to add handrails, which are in iron bars basically. But you can use wood fence if you want. It's up to you. But around the edge of the raised platform, we'll just add the handrails around the edge. So I should do sorry, the back one first. Sorry, I keep coughing. My voice is already dying. That's 2019 for you. So anyway, there's the front bit, and we just add the handrails around the side there as well. I normally leave the handrails to last, but seeing as we're this far into the project, we may as well carry on with it. And then handrails around the next stairs, and then down to the next deck house, and then last deck house here. And then around the back, sorry, across the back of the raised platform. And then up the other side as well. So it's kind of the same process again, but going the other way. And it shouldn't look too bad when it's done. I mean, I keep saying that, but it's just my opinion. And then, oh, missed one. And then round the last staircase there, and then lastly, or that's it basically. Don't need no lastly, but that's the back raised platform done. Or raised deck if you like, and that is the handrails added. So we do the same on the front deck house, front raised deck. Do the same there. So we'll start at the back and work our way around. So there's the back part done, and we'll just go along the side like before, and then up the other side, or carry on up the side. Like so. Now I normally have a talk when we're doing handrails, so we'll do a bit of advertising, shall we? I do have a Patreon page available if you want to support me, but you don't have to, because Patreon is kind of well, I don't really know, not really a brilliant idea. But other than that, we do have a Facebook page as well, Richlarrousse Shipbuilding. If you want to join that, you can, and show your ships or tips, and we'll learn a few things. You probably won't learn very much, but you can share your own builds and things like that. So if you just look on Facebook and search for Richlarrousse Minecraft Shipbuilding, then you should find us there. It's about 40 members, and we all chip in and discuss bad shipbuilding if you like. So if you want to look up, just look us up. But anyway, that is the handrails added there. Excuse me, coughing again. And it looks something like that. So that's that bit of detail done there. So just quickly look over the other side, see what I've missed. There we go. But anyway, that is that job done there. So what we're going to do now is head to the stern, and there's some detail we need to add on there. So I'm just going to look over onto the prototype a second, and there is a sort of raised, not a raised platform, but a sort of a, well, it is sort of a platform, but I don't really know what to call it. Just see it over there on the prototype where the crosshairs are. So I think what we'll do, we'll get some slabs. We'll get our dark oak slabs for this one. Do they actually have dark oak slabs? It's something I've not really researched, but there they are. So we get our dark oak slabs, and what we'll do, we'll go to the centre of the stern, and what we'll do, centre wood block, we'll count about 15 forward. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then out to the side, like so, and then out to the other side. Like so, and then just fill in the whole space with dark oak planks. Now I don't know why this is on here. This is just I'm just looking at models and things, but there was a sort of raised platform. But like I said, I don't naturally know what its concept was, so we'll put it in anyway, and then you can judge for yourself if you want it or not. But like I say, I don't know the purpose of it, so I can't actually say what it was for or what to do about it. But that's one side done, so I should quickly copy to the other side. Otherwise I'll be here all day doing it by hand. So that's half the platform, so we just quickly copy, flip, paste. And there's the other side, so there's the raised platform there. And but another bit of detail to do now is we go forward from the platform, go to the first doorway stairwell thing there, and what we'll do, count about four blocks back from it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we'll add a 3 block wide black block like that, and then build it about 6 long. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like that. And then the other side, and then across the centre like so. And then we'll add a few, 1, 2, 3, and then make it a bit longer and add 4 blocks like so. So it sort of makes it look like an engine, if you like that. I don't know what it actually is, but I'm just going by the details that I had on the model. So that's that thing there. And then a few blocks back from there, if we get quartz blocks again, quartz blocks, and then go, just through that way. If we count about 6 back from the this thing here, so go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, make it 10. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then out 4. So I put a centre block and then count out 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then put a block there, and then make it 2 blocks high. Same the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Build it 2 blocks high, like so. So you got 2 small pillars like that, and then with quartz stairs, add the stairs upside down around those pillars like so. So there's a pillar there, and then the same around the other one. And there we go, there's those 2 pillars, things like that. Now I don't really know what else to do for detail wise, because that's pretty much it. For the details on the deck anyway. The last job we want to do now is to add the rudder and propellers, and I think we can call it a day there. And I do apologise that I'm rushing through this, but I don't want to lose my voice too soon. If I lose my voice, then I never get a bloody thing done. So what we'll do, for the rudder, we'll go down to the back of the ship and right down to the bottom here. So you've got the keel there. You can remove that number panel there. And what we'll do, we'll get our cobblestone wall. And what we'll do, we'll add hinges. We need 9 hinges. So from the bottom we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you've got 9 hinges like that, all spaced out by a block. And then for the rudder itself, we're going to use black. And what we're going to do, for the bottom of the rudder, we'll build 3, 1, 2, 3 back like so. And then we want 3 rows of 2. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then up 2, 1, 2. And then up 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then leaning forward, or curving forward, we want 3 rows of 3. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Don't think that's right, is it? Actually, what we'll do, we'll delete that, go back down to the rows of 2, so we'll do 2, 2, and then up 2. So instead of being 2, 2, 2, we'll do 2, 2, and then up 2. And then we'll do the up 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like so. And then we'll do the 3 rows of 3, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And we'll do 2, 1, 2, and then 2 again, 1, 2. There we go, that's better. So it was, the recap again, so at the bottom we do 3, and then 2, 2, and then up 2, up 5, and then curving back in we go 3, 3, 3, and then 2, 2, like that. So the rudder connects underneath the white line there, and then in the space we'll fill in with red. So basically just fill it all in with red up to the hinges, like so. And there we go, there's the rudder done there. That don't look too bad. And then last job we want to do then is to add the propeller. So what we're going to do, go back down to the keel, back end of the keel, and go 1 block forward to there. And what we'll do, go 2 blocks up, so 1, 2. And what we'll do, we'll cut a 3 block hole like so, and then build that. Cut it 10 high. So that's 1 already, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then make it 3 wide like so. So it's 10 high, 3 long basically. So it should be shaped like that. So 3 wide, 10 high, and then any gap going inside the hull we can patch up with blocks like so. And then what we're going to do is it 10 high? Actually make it 11 high, at least then we'll have a centre block. So make it 10 high, the gap, 11 high, sorry. So then we'll have a halfway block. So what we'll do, we'll go back down to the bottom and count to the 5th block up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually the 6th block. And what we'll do, we'll build 1, 2 forward like so. So you should have 5 up and 5 down. So the 6th block in the middle is the centre where you want the pin. And then what we're going to do, we'll get our sandstone blocks. So it's sandstone and sandstone stairs. So these are the things we need. And then from that pin, we add the pin which is 2 blocks high, 2 blocks back. Sorry. And then for the propeller, we want to build out 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2, 1, 2, and 1 down like so. I think that's how it's designed. No, sorry. So it's 3, and then 2. I can't remember actually. 3, 2, and then 1. Or is it 3, 3? So it's 3, 3, 1, I think. And then we'll add the stairs to make the blade. I'll just make sure this is right first. So yeah, there we go. There's the blade. So we'll do the same going up. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, like so, and then add the stairs. And apologies, I keep screwing this up. So there's the, oh, damn it, there's the stairs added there. So we do the same on the other side. We go 1, 2, 3 out, 1, 2, 3 out, and then 1, and then stairs on the appropriate sides. And I've screwed this up. I've done it upside down, so we need to do that again. So it's 3 out, 1, 2, 3, and 1. There we go. Now we add the stairs. So you've got a blade facing up on the side and the blade facing down on the other side. So do the same down below. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, and then we add the stairs like so. And there we go. There's the propeller added there, and it should look something like that. And then we can add the last block in the middle, and that will connect to the back end of the draft, and it should look something like that. So that is pretty much it in terms of what I'm willing to do for the Great Eastern. I do apologise that this video has been a bit rushed. I'm stuck for time and health, really. But I think what we have doesn't look too bad. I mean, it does look a bit cluttered in some places and a bit bare in others, but overall I don't think it looks too bad. It's just the sails I think let it down, because I mean, I did build the sails in a rush job, and they were basic when I put them on, but doing them for a tutorial really killed me. So it's not something that I'm gonna look back on with delight. I don't plan on doing any more sail ships in the future either. I mean, I do have ships ready for the new year, which are Britannic, Lusitania, and Queen Elizabeth. They're the next 3 builds coming up. I do have other things planned as well, but it depends on what YouTube has in mind. I mean, because come January, you know, I could be gone from YouTube. I don't know what the situation is going to be, but we'll see. I am going to try and hold on as long as I can, and we shall see. But anyway, one more thing. If you plan to do this, build this as part of a downloadable project or something on Steam for another game, then of course don't forget to give credit for the original design. Facebook I don't really give a shit about, but a video or a downloadable project, then of course don't forget to leave credit for the design. That's all I ask. It you know, it just helps me along the way, because I do see a lot of people continuously making projects using my designs and then claiming all the glory, which is not on really. Because I do put a lot of hard work and effort into these builds, and to see someone else claim it as their own does really piss me off. So we shall see. But that is it for the Great Eastern there, and that's it from me in terms of tutorial for 2019. 2020, like I say, will depend on the outcome of the YouTube, but we'll see. So the first build I've not really planned for 2020. The first build, I think it'll either be Britannic, which is this one here, or it could be Lusitania. I've not decided which one to do first. but we shall see. But Britannic and Lusitania are complete rebuilds, and yeah, they're something for the future. So there's those two, what will come up next, and then Queen Elizabeth will follow on afterwards as well, which is going to be a big build. That is like that will be the same size as Queen Mary, so that's going to be a hefty build, and I'm not looking forward to that one. But we shall see how the year pans out. But we'll see. Anyway, that's it for me and for 2019. I'll probably do a few from the depths videos in between now and then, but we'll see. So this is Rich signing off, logging off, disappearing, and I shall return with another video soon, hopefully. So bye for now.